Hello, my stamping friends. This is Renee Novak with BlessedByCards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and I am here today with another Make It Monday tutorial. Today we are going to create a card/gift card holder. And so one of the things that this will do is act as a card, and then on the inside you will find a place to put your gift card or cash or a check. So this is the template that I started with. Typically, I try to use designer series paper that is retired or something from my recycling bin to kind of do a template up to make sure that my actual mechanics of my card will be working. And it did, so I went ahead and I did some blinging up on it. This is the So Much Happy bundle. And it's a lot of fun with all the dies that can be created with this set. This 50 is from the Playful Alphabet. If you do not have that, you might want to add that to your supplies because it is a wonderful set of alphabets and numbers that you can run through the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine and just create a whole lot of cards for different occasions. So this is the card that I actually created out of my cardstock for real, and this is my card for my son who will be graduating from college in May. His colors are red and black, so that's why I chose red and black. And I didn't do a whole lot of like blinging up on the front because he is a boy and he doesn't really care for that much. But on the inside, I did do a little embossing to add a little pizzazz. And then this is where you will put your little gift card, or if you want to add a check or cash, that's always a great gift, right? So let's get started with the basic supplies that you will need. You'll need a piece of cardstock that measures 4 1/4 by 11, so you'll be able to get 2 of these cards for one piece of cardstock. You're going to need some scoring tool, some type of scoring. We're going to do a little scoring, and then a 1-inch circle punch to cut out the little divot for where the gift card goes. You're going to need whatever stamps that you desire and then the colors that match your basic card. Today I'm using Merlot, and we're going to also use some Petal pink cardstock. I'm going to use some of the Fine Art Floral designer series paper, and you'll need a piece that measures 3 1/4 by 4. You'll need a strip that measures 1 3/4 by 4. And all of these measurements will be on my blog, so if you don't want to write them down now. You'll need a piece of Petal pink that measures 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. And then a backing for that piece that is a little slightly larger at 4 3/8 by 3 3/8. And then this piece here will be on the inside of your cardstock card itself, and that measures 4 by 5 1/4. And so again, this is Petal pink, Merlot, and these are the Fine Art Floral designer series paper, which is in the January to June catalog currently. I chose, again, the Art Gallery bundle. I'm going to use this little stamp here, and we're going to create a Mother's Day card. So whatever colors you need to match your cardstock, I'm going to use a little bit of Merlot and Garden Green. And so let me just share with you the mechanics of this card. So you want to put your card that measures 4 1/4 by 11 in your scoring tool and score it at 2 inches and at 5 1/2. Then you want to take your bone folder and you want to burnish those edges of where you scored to make a nice crease. And then you're going to take your piece of designer series paper that measures 3 1/4 by 4, and we're just going to go ahead and add it to the front of your card. And so you can use snail adhesive, you can use liquid glue, Stampin' Seal, whatever you desire on this portion. And we're just going to add that right there. Then on the inside, we're going to take this smaller piece that measures 1 3/4 by 4, and we're going to add that to the inside panel right here. Now, if you want to, you can do all of your punching at once. I punched out the cardstock first with my 1-inch punch, but you can do it all at the same time if you want. So you're just going to line this up about halfway in so that you can just get a little divot for your gift card holder. Okay, and then that is where your card will go. Let me grab my gift card holder. So as you can see, it's a little bit smaller than this, so you want to put adhesive on the very top and the very bottom, but don't make it really big because you want your card to be able to slide in and out easily. So I'm just going to use a little bit of our liquid glue. You can, again, use Stampin' Seal. You can use liquid glue. You can use tear and tape, whatever you prefer. I'm just going to add a little bit of that and just stick that down. Well, now we're going to bring in that larger piece that measures 4 1/4 by 5 of the Petal Pink, and we'll just go ahead and add some adhesive onto that, and we're just going to stick it right down on the inside of that card. And I like to use my grid paper to make sure that I'm getting it all nice and straight. So there we have it. It's starting to come together. So now we're going to do just a little bit of stamping on our smaller piece of Petal Pink. And again, I'm going to use the Art Gallery and some Mary Merlot. I'm just inking up this smaller flower here. And I'm just going to kind of stamp it down here in the corner at a little bit of an angle. And there you have it. So then I'm going to take the same Mary Merlot, and this is the Happy Mother's Day from the Dress to Impress set. And I'm just going to stamp that on there. And then I'm going to take our Garden Green, and this is the large leaf that comes with the stamp set, but I'm just going to ink up this tiny little piece at the very bottom with some green, and I'm kind of doing it so that the big leaves don't get anything on them, because I just want a smidge of a green to go right on there. And you can do it a second time and add a little more to it if you want, just give it a little bit of definition down there. But we're going to take that piece that we just stamped on, and we're going to take our accent piece, and we're going to add that to that panel. And this is going to create the flip on the front of your card. So I'm just going to, again, just kind of put this straight down on here. And I just wanted a tiny bit of a border. You might want more of a border, but since I was using the Designer Series paper, I decided to go with a smaller border. Okay, so now all we have left to do is make sure that we just stick this down to this side, one side that's going to go over here. So you want to put adhesive on the back of the left side, and you want to just kind of eyeball that up so that it fits. And there you have it, a Happy Mother's Day card. Our Monday, Make It Monday. I hope you have a great day. Thanks for joining me and helping me create with you these 2 cards that will be great gift-giving cards. Until next time, be blessed.